Hey guys, welcome to the final 9 of the final round of the World Championships 2018 at Smugglers Notch. This footage is given to you by the PDGA and Innova Disc Golf, and of course our Jomez, beloved Jomez guys. We get to watch Paige Bjerkaas, Paige Pierce, Sarah Hokom, and Rebecca Cox battle it out for the world champion.
Yep.
I'm Madison Walker.
And I'm Lisa Fajkus. And Paige Bjerkaas has a 5-stroke lead headed into the back 9 here of the World Championships. 9 holes to go. See who's crowned the world champion this year. Super exciting. Here we have a birdie hole. Start off the back 9. Hole 10, 295 feet. Plenty of danger on the right-hand side and even long and left-hand side. So you have to be really precise on your shot here. I really like the flick, but a lot of players choose the turnover backhand.
Mm-hmm. There's kind of a widened area at pin high. So if you hyzer out, you have a little bit more safety.
Paige takes it really high on that backhand.
Ooh.
Wow, it comes down really great at the basket. That's a cool hyzer line, and hyzer line she took there.
Some cool things about these holes, hole 9, 10, and 11. On the left side, you can see there's a big hill. All the spectators can stand up there and watch. It was really cool to see a bunch of people up on top of the hill.
It's a fun spot to watch several holes.
Yeah, they get like a bird's eye view down at the fairways and the greens.
Paige's backhand is way more direct at the basket. It's a really nice pull. So is Rebecca's. A little bit too straight at it. It's and hyzering out of bounds.
Yeah, she's not happy with it right out of her hand. It looked good for a little while, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell right away when you let it go a little early. Hokom's putting a nice flex on that one.
Booming it down there.
Yeah, great placement. Really nice control and distance power.
So I know we've said it over and over again, but the thing is that any of these holes, anything could happen. At any moment, you could have a high number. So 5 strokes seems good for Bjerkaas for the lead. But really, I mean, you just really have to focus on keeping it in bounds out here and not blowing up.
Yeah, and just try not to let the frustration build too much, which is way easier said than done.
And it is hard to keep your head on straight, I'm sure, with the bumblebee in the hunt right now, just birdieing.
With all the high stakes on the line right here.
I believe that was 3 birdies in a row for
so
Paige.
Much pressure. Yeah, nice.
Mm-hmm. Paige Pierce.
Yeah, with the turkey.
But Paige Bjerkaas just got one for herself as well.
Okay, got the par and we're moving on. Hole 11, par 4, 500 feet. I actually really like this hole. It's a fun shot. You just want to be really long and straight off the tee. And a little bit more left side on the fairway here as we're coming up to this gap. And then that way you'll be a little bit more center cut for the gap. But if you're on the right side of the fairway off your tee shot, it kind of puts you on a nice bendy like flick or backhand for your approach, which is also, a good way to get up and down to the pin. You got to be careful with it being blind and OB behind the basket on your approach. Paige wants to bite off a lot of distance here as she knows she can. She gets, really aggressive and flirts with that OB.
Wow, that is such an aggressive line.
That's just how Paige plays. I mean, she's confident. I mean, I think she's bit off so much on that, though.
Yeah, and having a little bit of a lead over whoever's going to be in third place, she feels comfortable with taking some chances.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, she's going to push it, and she's going to play aggressive, and that's exactly what we were seeing. Paige Bjerkaas also puts one way up there. Exactly what you wanted.
Love seeing all the spectators lined up. We had a pretty good turnout for the FPO lead card. Really nice to have people come out on a chilly Sunday morning and hang out with us.
A little bit of right to left wind on this fairway. It kind of wants to push your disc over like Rebecca's is. She's going to be in a fine spot, though, for her up and down.
So this OB pinches off a little at the entrance to the gap. Hokom just wants to get around that big tree. And
over the rock wall, but unfortunately comes down just at it.
She'll be safe there. No problem. Paige hits the gap perfectly.
Nice tree kick, too. Redirects in a good way.
Yeah, inside the circle. Rebecca throwing a little turnover. Flirts with the OB tree, but
again comes out too skinny on that release, unfortunately.
Kicks back out into the middle of the fairway, though.
Yeah, it actually kicks the right way.
No trouble. We'll work on bleeping
oh,
out.
no. Paige goes long on that upshot. There's OB on the right side. It's really unfortunate to hit that. Tester for her putt there for Rebecca.
So many guardian trees on the screen.
Hokom had a nice lane there to the basket. She made good work of that.
Great little spin putt approach.
So many trees in the way there. Paige is getting up and down from the OB.
Looks like she's going to have to settle for a bogey. Going out of bounds on your second shot, I feel like it just adds your score up so much more quickly than going out of bounds on a tee shot.
Oh, it comes out low. A little bit of a death putt. Luckily, that stopped in time. There's OB just a foot or two behind where she's standing.
I love that Rebecca's putt is sort of reminiscent of Ricky's putt. As y'all know, she was Ricky's protege for the beginning of her career. So it's kind of awesome that her putt is a little bit reminiscent of the, deep squat Ricky Wysocki putt.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see.
So Paige hangs on, playing super solid on hole 11.
Got some juggling up there. That's pretty cool.
It's kind of impressive.
Anywho, par 4. This is a placement shot. Placement shot off the tee. It's so important to be long off the tee, so you're setting yourself up for success the rest of the way, and you can give yourself even a look for the 3 on this hole. If not, you're scrambling for your 4 just a bit.
You want to make sure you don't go too far, which is feasible here. This is only about a 300-foot shot. You also want to try to land on the left side of the fairway on your tee.
It's a funny little pitch up here because it's blind.
Yeah.
It goes a little bit downhill right there.
And if you land on the right side, you're tucked, and it makes your approach to the island where the basket is a lot more difficult. I don't know if that was Hokom's plan or if she grip locked. It's definitely safe over there, but I don't feel like that's where she would want to be behind those trees.
Safe is good, but yeah, definitely tricky for her next shot. Paige, I like the play. Oh, no. I did like the play besides the extra bounce at the end. She was being aggressive, but didn't pay off there. Oh, no, that's hyzering out early as well. Oh, but she finds the extra space on the fairway.
It looks like Paige is safe as well. Those stakes she was right next to one, but they kind of, I guess, bend out to the left side of the fairway.
Yeah, Sarah's approach there was so tricky. Okay. We'll see it. We'll see what the call was on Paige's drive then.
Ooh, barely, but she makes it over.
Yeah, it's the tee shot here. I can't stress it enough how key it is to be like so good on your tee shot. It really makes the rest of the hole so easy. Oh no, it looked OB. It did look OB, but somehow we're not getting any OB markings.
So Paige is really flirting with OB here, but she's just inside, probably inches away from the OB line, setting herself up for a huge shot and almost getting inside the circle.
Yep.
I would say it's about a 350-foot shot. It's a little bit uphill, might play a little longer.
And then the footing is a little tricky sometimes on your run-up, so it's like hard to get it up there.
Hokom must have had an awkward stance. That wasn't as much distance as we usually see from her. Surprised that she didn't get it a little closer to the pin.
Rebecca, well done for her up and down. She was just in bounds there.
Rebecca's strong suit is really just picking apart these par 4s and finding her landing zone and committing to them. She'll get a par on almost every par 4 out here just because of how good she is at that. Paige pitches up. Was that inside the circle? Hokom will have a tap in. Paige looking at a really long birdie putt. She's really pushing here, but it's... Oh!
Solid.
Huge par putt from Paige.
That is huge.
Bjerkaas. Paige has kind of a tester comeback in the wind.
Oh, it's so tough. The wind was pumping at that moment.
At this point, you can kind of see Paige getting frustrated. You know how bad she wants this, and it's just not quite going her way. Rebecca taps in her par. No prob. Hokom having some unfortunate out of bounds. She'll take a double bogey and move on. You can see Hokom and Cox are still battling it out in the third place position as far as
a lot of movement for sure. Everyone's battling out there for their final placements, and every stroke matters. Got to know that going in this whole tournament, how close it's going to be down to the wire at the very end. So it's cool to see these players battling it out. This is the telephone pole hole on hole 13 across the street, back over here with 350 feet to the pin.
It plays downhill, so it's definitely a little shorter than 350. You want to throw something hyzering that'll hyzer right at about this telephone pole. Paige is really pushing that deep OB, but she stays in bounds.
Yeah, just barely.
That was a very straight disc. Mm-hmm. That was such a straight, long shot. Very impressive, even though it's not the shot for this hole.
I'm thinking the wind maybe played with her disc there a little bit, carried it longer. Rebecca hyzered it nicely, but that tree is going to leave her with a straddle putt.
Yeah, if you're on the left side of the screen, you are going to have some trees to contend with. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you may not even have a look.
That's almost the perfect play there. You want to hyzer around the pole. Or just at it.
Wow.
Textbook.
Such
Note
a great
to self.
shot. I know we can't see the SloMez there because of all the trees, but man, that was a beautiful flight.
Oh, Hokom's backhand flips up nicely today.
Wow.
Boom.
Inside the circle?
Dropping bombs.
Just outside the circle from Hokom.
What an adjustment.
What an adjustment from the day before. Looks like she switched her disc as well. Whatever she did, it worked.
Oh, good run from far away.
Paige running it in.
Nice.
Thinking it's going in.
Mama liked it. A lot of focus. Can she get the birdie? Oh, a little high.
Great aggressive run, though. I love that she runs those trickier putts.
Similar putt here from Hokom.
Yes, dude. A backhand birdie feels so good in competition, especially when you've just started really integrating them into your game. So
no doubt.
That is pure awesome.
Feels like a bonus right there. Nice putt from Rebecca.
There was only 4 birdies on the day, and Hokom was one of them. So awesome.
Sweet.
See the Paiges rooting each other on. I feel like this year has been really awesome on ladies cards. Everyone is so supportive of each other. We've had some I don't know, I've had some great, awesome, supportive, friendly cards.
I agree. Yeah. Good spirits out there.
Good spirits everywhere. Everyone's genuinely happy to be there, and everyone's genuinely happy for each other.
This is a really fun hole. Kind of a good hole for picking up strokes. A little bit of a separation hole because of the opportunity for birdies and bogeys.
You can either throw straight, kind of a straight, dead straight shot that skips up through the trees, or you can do what Paige does and throw more of a hyzer line.
Gotta be careful for those rollaways. Mm-hmm. Luckily that sits down, doesn't catch too much of an edge.
The green slopes definitely away from the basket towards out of bounds. So you want it to sit down nicely. Getting tangled up in the branches can be a little scary because of the plinko thing. Hokom throwing 2 backhands.
Yeah, weaving it
to
up
circle's
there.
edge.
Yeah, that's great.
So awesome. Paige throws it as straight as she can. You can tell she doesn't want to flirt with the out of bounds at all. So
she was being super conservative there. I love it. She gets a nice kick to the center right there for her putt.
Rebecca running at it so hard. Leaves it a little short, but inside the circle. And it looks like she'll have a wide open putt as well. So many straddle putts on this hole. So many trees. Oh!
Wow. She wanted that one. So close.
Big sigh. Paige not running it. She's just...
laying up. Why not?
She's just trying to keep it in bounds here. Oof. Rebecca looks like she had to go super wide straddle, a little bit awkward. Hokom!
The rainbow birdies.
So awesome. Back-to-back backhand birdies. I love that. After the rough start to a round, I feel like that is such a great pick-me-up. Momentum shift.
Yeah, especially since she had some like putting woes early and OBs, so that feels really good to come
long
back with
putts.
that.
Rebecca and Pierce both tapping in their pars. Same with Bjerkaas. They're moving on to the next hole as we get to the final holes of the World Championships.
Yeah, moving down the stretch. Hole 15, a newly carved out hole in the woods here. It's a nice birdie opportunity with it being 315 feet. It's kind of a funny shape here. A late turn on the fairway here after we get through the end of these trees. And
that last little crooked tree is definitely a good guardian.
Yeah, that's really the one you want to bend at. And yeah, again, backhand and forehand both get you up the fairway. You want to just be really precise on your release.
Although technically the fairway's wide, the way the trees are make you have to throw a pretty tight shot. It's not an easy shot. If you can see, Hokom has a little trouble. Her and Paige both early release their forehands. Once you get over on the right or the left-hand side, as you can see, it's jail. There's not a lot of gaps. Pitching out is definitely coming into play a lot on this hole.
Oh, I love the backhand line here. It's
wow.
So pretty when it's flying through those trees and it doesn't hit anything. Paige is putting it way up there, just at the circle edge, it looks like.
That's about as good as it gets on this hole.
Another backhand line from Rebecca. Just needed to turn quicker. Let it go a little early.
Yeah, even though it's a birdieable hole, there will not be many birdies out here.
Oh, no doubt. There's so many trees. I mean, just a par is very good on this hole.
Oh, Hokom doesn't quite get it around that last guardian tree. She'll have a outside the circle look. Oh, Paige has the same problem. They're both outside double circle.
Aggressive run at the basket.
Kind of a longer comeback than you want. What a great shot from Rebecca.
So much focus. Great pull.
Those little Annie,
tricky.
those little soft high Annie shots are my favorite.
Me too. I love them. That'll work.
Natalie Holokoi from Switzerland is really good at those shots. I watched her throw a bunch of amazing ones.
Sweet. She played really well this week.
Oh, Paigey.
Yeah, that was a tester she left herself. Now she's got kind of another one. I have a feeling she'll make it, though.
Great straddle comeback. Yep.
Yeah.
You can kind of see her shoulder sagging a little bit.
That's tough. I mean, but like...
She's keeping her chin up.
Paige is a fighter. She's going to stay aggressive, though.
I feel like when you're coming back to defend a world title, it's got to be so much pressure.
Super good par. Wow.
Great par from Paige. There's only 2 birdies on the day on the field. Ellen Woodboom and Haley King.
Nice.
Great shot.
Big forehand players.
Moving on to hole 16, I think it's one of the harder holes on the course. There's no out of bounds on the tee shot unless you go deep. It's about 320 feet to that shot, maybe a little less than that. You get over that gully and you have to pitch up to this elevated basket. There's OB on the right-hand side. You can see around that telephone pole. Left-hand side is not out of bounds, but it's really tall grass. You might see some ladies throwing their second shot crashing into that left side.
Not a fan of this fairway, unfortunately, because of the roughness on the landing area.
Agree
and
with
having
Lisa.
a hard run up or placement for your feet there.
Paige is tucked on the left-hand side. That's where you want to be, but still the slant and all the roots from it being a new hole make for a really tough run-up, as Lisa said. But that left side is definitely where you want to be to set up your second shot.
With that being said, it's almost smarter to, if you can get away with it, just get away with throwing a standstill for your second shot. It's very placement-y and pitchy. These ladies are doing really great placing their shots in that prime spot on the left side of the fairway. Nice and long as well. Paige comes out early. It's going to fight on that rock wall. That's inbounds today. Really nice kick out to the fairway.
That's a really nice kick out.
Right where you want to be.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of set up where she can bite off a lot here, and she does just that. Oh my gosh, that's great.
That is huge.
I mean, might as well go for everything.
Looks like she's
got a birdie
putt.
Way,
just
way
outside the circle.
That's like super way down there.
That is such a great shot.
Paige Bjerkaas is just, oh no, wow.
Hits a little stump.
She was playing it easy, but yeah, it's just that weird footing, I think, kind of, extra low on that release.
Hokom flirting with the OB,
flexes it, and that's why this upshot is tricky and, in my opinion, kind of
fluky. Because that was a great shot from Hokom.
Great shots. I agree. Even from Paige, I mean, Paige had the prime drive, and then
that OB on the right-hand side that Hokom just found plays right into the where a lot of ladies are going to be landing their second shot. So it makes it really tough.
Great recovery shot there, right in the circle.
Wow. And that is why she's your leader at Worlds right now.
Yeah, showing us how it's done, how to recover, how to play smart, and shake it off.
Hokom pitches up. She'll have a tap in for bogey. Rebecca running it.
A lot of power.
I love her little spinny long putts.
Belly putt.
What'd you
From
call
the
that?
weeds.
The uncle?
The dirty uncle.
The dirty uncle.
Oh, from the heart of the chains. Let's go, Paige.
Saving a bogey. There was no birdies in the field on this hole. I am not surprised by that. Par feels really great here. I'm sure Rebecca feels good about that. Kept it super clean.
Wow, we got 2 holes left. Paige tapping.
Gets a par even with her sort of unfortunate.
It's definitely a runaway here for Bjerkaas as we're moving into 17. Downhill 400 feet. It's a really fun hole, one of my favorites. Big hyzer down the hill. Just be careful about carrying too long. You want to make sure your disc hyzers back to the left really nicely, or else you might go OB to the right side. And be careful about also catching a roll and then rolling down the hill on the left side. That can happen too.
We'll see most ladies kind of throwing and getting a hyzer around the corner, but most likely landing short. But this is definitely reachable by all these lead card ladies.
Rebecca's a lot of straight action on that hyzer. It needs to come back, but it looks, it's pretty far OB there, unfortunately.
Paige really saws off this hyzer, or I guess she hyzers it the way you want to.
Yeah, she puts a nice amount of air under her disc and a nice angle as well.
She really has to use the sharp hyzer angle because she has so much distance.
FollowFlight, here we go. We've been waiting all around for this one. Such good height there. Not too high, but not too low. It's like important because if you're really high, you're more you're coming in faster and you're more likely to roll away. So Paige does a good job keeping it like middle ground, like Goldilocks right there. It's so important to do that. Paige Bjerkaas a little higher than I'm comfortable with because it's coming in with a lot of speed here at the green. So let's see the action it plays. Comes down really nice, kind of spikes in, makes it look easy. Great work.
Great spike by that disc.
I like the spike. And we get the FollowFlight bonus. Oh, cool. I love this. Double FollowFlight. Can we get this every time? I mean, I know you guys work hard and don't sleep, but this is awesome.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
Love the action that you see at the end of the flights, too. That's so cool to watch. Can we get another FollowFlight?
Yeah. Hokom throwing a backhand as well.
Another backhand. Oh, and it's worthy. Let's go. It's really
is
nice.
worthy.
It's so cool to see that land in the circle.
Circle's edge.
And a nice roll.
Wow, those are 3 great backhands in a row.
Yeah. Came down really good.
Love adding Hokom to the list of great backhands.
It's nice, softly.
Rebecca leaves herself a little bit of a tester.
Slightly short because of the downhill putt.
Kind of a deathy putt
on
for
the
sure.
Elevated pin.
Hokom wants that birdie. That would have been very impressive for her to get all 3 of those backhand holes.
You can see her frustration out here. That's a tough one. She's a champion. She wants to come out first or nothing.
No, Rebecca.
Off the cage on that tester putt.
Looking for a 2.
Oh my gosh. Nerves of steel, man. Ice water veins.
I feel like that is just like a, oh yeah, I'm just gonna birdie it just because. She doesn't even need it.
I love that. I mean,
Wow.
I mean, I don't want to say no pressure because how can that be? But I mean, that's just amazing.
That's just solidifying right there.
That's just not thinking and doing.
Yep.
And then on top of that, Paige has one of the best attitudes in the game, and it's going to take you far in this sport.
Totally.
Hole 18, downhill, par 4, 655 feet, 200 meters. And this is our final hole for the Fox Run Meadows. Signature hole as well. Lots of OB, left side, right side, and even long of the pin. Every direction. Another links style course or hole to finish off with. I like this hole. It's a big hyzer down the hill that I like to flex out to the right side over the OB, come down nicely and softly in the middle of the fairway. And then you get this long approach to the basket, which is really tricky because of the sloping fairway.
Yep. There's some low ceiling too. You can either go big anhyzer around those 2 trees or go down the middle. We'll see a little bit of both, I'm sure. This tee shot's a little scary because you can see Paige goes out of bounds as soon as she lets go.
You can hear the rip just coming out of her hands. She wants all of this. She's got nothing to lose here. She's going big.
Going for the bird.
She's not holding back.
Nope. It's scary if this tee shot does not come back in bounds. You do have to take it from all the way up at the top of the hill.
Ooh, that just... I thought it was turning over, but it's perfectly placed on a hyzer. Go Paige.
She bites off a whole bunch too.
Ooh,
gets it way down there.
Big time. Hokom choosing the forehand.
It's really cool that all the spectators are lined up along the road here. Such an awesome finishing hole.
I agree. Iconic.
Yeah, this venue is unbelievable for the World Championships. It's so perfect. Such a communal vibe.
Yep.
Rebecca airs it up a little higher than you maybe want to, but it looks like it could spike down and land safe.
Oh, stop. Oh, too much carry, too much action on that.
Hokom going around the trees. Looks like it... Oh! Looks like she's flirting with the branches, but maybe not. It was way on down there. Rebecca throwing the ante as well.
Oh, it's got to fight the wind. Fight it.
Doesn't quite...
It's fighting.
Oh!
Nice shot.
Optical illusion.
I know. We're like, watch out. It's going OB. But no, it's perfect.
It is perfect. We're wrong. Paige laces the trees.
And you see the wind whipping straight OB there.
She hyzers it a lot more than she wants. Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Maybe maybe the nerves are finally getting her here.
Yeah, luckily she's got some cushion and strokes to give away there and to play with. So
I mean, on the final hole with this much of a lead, knowing that you're in the fairway, I mean, at this point it's pretty
your
much
heart's
a done
racing,
deal. Yeah.
You're sweating, you're like freaking out. It's everything you ever wanted since you've been playing disc golf.
I talked to her after the round, and she said she started crying as soon as her tee shot landed in bounds.
Oh my God, I love her.
And she was like, "Don't cry, don't cry." So she's already emotional
just
here.
Just embrace it, Paige, and like, I think she's been playing disc golf since she's been 10 years
11,
old?
yeah, 10,
11 years old. So she's been thinking about this,
She
watching the World Championships all this time, and
she has both of her parents on her bag, so it could not be more perfect timing.
Wow. This moment has just been built up, so I'm just so happy.
Paige with a huge birdie, way to finish strong. She's bummed.
There you go, champ. It's okay. I mean, had a good go at it this year. Same with you, Rebecca. Many more to come. What an amazing
Love seeing
world.
Rebecca finish in the top 5.
Yes. Hokom. Super Hokom is always there at the end.
Always. So
amazing
solid.
show. But the lady of the day and the week is Miss Paige Bjerkaas.
Mugs at Smugs.
Mugsy at Smugsy. We got the one time tap in. Let's go, your FPO World Champion, Paige Bjerkaas. Woo! Yeah.
So exciting, dude. We're all so happy. There's no one more deserving.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Congratulations, Paige.
Mom on the bag, dad on the bag.
Mom and dad, just the disc golf family, man.
Oh my God, I'm tearing up watching this.
I know. I want to be there hugging her right now. So much energy from this frame right here. Oh my God, it's iconic.
Oh my God, this is a lot.
My heart's
Congratulations
racing.
to Paige Bjerkaas. We're so happy to see that. She kept it together all week so impressively. Paige Pierce holding on to second. Jessica Weiss climbing up into the top 3 with a really solid round on the final round.
Tied for 3 with Sarah Hokom. Rebecca Cox in 5th. Katrina Allen tied for 6th with Zoe. All right. Moving up the leaderboard. That's really exciting to see.
Yeah, and we hope you guys enjoyed the footage as much as we enjoyed the footage. Thank you guys for tuning in with us all week. Thank you to Innova and the PDGA.
Lots of hugs and smiles here, you guys. So happy.
Aw.
Congratulations, Paige and Paige. Your last 2 world champions. Lots more to come. Dee
She can't even believe
teammates.
it.
Congratulations, you guys. Lovely job. Shout out to Jeff Spring for doing an amazing job with the TD work here.
Yes, what a great venue. Literally, it's been one of the best worlds yet, I would say. 2018 has been.
It's my favorite worlds. Shout out Matt Bell, Mixed World Dub Champion. What up, man? Let's go.
Also, tune in for the guys' coverage as well. I'm Madison Walker.
And I'm Lisa Fajkus.
And we'll see you guys next time.